Who wants to collaborate in 2021? Who wants to stop making excuses and actually make things happen? If that's you, well, stick around because I have a great show coming up for you here tonight live. So stick around for all of that and much, much more that's coming right. From Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell so that way you won't miss a single thing when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. That is absolutely positively correct. I am here to help as many people as possible get the best possible grip on your life so that way you can all accomplish whatever it is that your heart desires. As long as you have no excuses. No excuses are allowed when it comes to getting the best possible grip on your life to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish, because if you make excuses, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to be your own worst enemy. Come on now, you know that, right? So stop making excuses. And that's the point of the show here tonight. The point of the show here tonight is to help people overcome their excuses, overcome their barriers, overcome their setbacks. So that way, when we head into 2021 in just a few days here, you're going to start off on the right foot and you're going to get somewhere. And I want to help you get somewhere. I want us to go on this journey together. All right. Now, before I continue here, I want to make sure that the notification has gone out. The notification has gone out on YouTube. And let me make sure the back end is rolling well. It looks like it is rolling well. The stream health is looking good. And once again, tonight, we are simulcasting on Facebook. So let me just make sure that things are okay on the Facebook side of things. Gotta check, right? Yeah, it looks like we're live on Facebook.
That things are okay on the Facebook side.
They are. All right. So before we continue, let me once again pay special props to this channel sponsor. This channel sponsor is Troy Brewer, who is the CEO, founder, and owner of the Discover Community Network for all of your product and service needs from the most trusted professionals in the industry. Please consider visiting www.discovercommunitynetwork.com. One more time, that's www.discovercommunitynetwork.com. You can also visit a subsidiary of the Discover Community Network known as the DCN Internet Radio Network. And when you go on that website, you're going to find a bunch of great internet radio stations. There are talk stations and there are also music stations. And more than likely, one of the talk or music internet radio stations is going to suit your talk or music genre needs. So if you like to listen to music or talk throughout the course of your days, please consider visiting www.dcninternetradionetwork.com. One more time, that's www.dcninternetradionetwork.com. Both those links are below in the description, about a third of the way down. And if you go to either of those websites, you can also find out how to connect with Troy. If you decide to send Troy an email or call him to connect with him, please do not fail to mention that Coach Eli sends you with lots and lots of love. Coach Eli has lots of love, and so does Troy Brewer. So don't fail to mention that, folks. Look, that's part of networking and getting somewhere in life, especially if you're growing your own business or networking for whatever reason. You want to always build great relationships with people regardless of what you're looking for. And it's always nice to mention to someone how you found out about them. Hey, I heard about the Discover Community Network. or the DC Internet Radio Network through Coach Eli's A Grip on Life channel, Troy, and I'm here. I'd love to get to know you. And Troy's going to be like, oh, great. Now my sponsorship is worth it, right? That's how it works, right? It's pretty cut and dry. It's pretty simple. But nowadays, people are so darn lazy and inconsiderate and so selfish. I hate to say it. I'm being real, though, that people forget to mention something as simple as that, which really takes hardly any time at all. It's common sense to me. Another thing that we've lost in the modern world is common sense, common courtesy, and common decency. And that's another thing that, I am, reminding people of here on my channel and teaching people to not forget to be just a real decent, down-to-earth person. Use your common sense. Have common courtesy and common decency. Treat people the way you'd want to be treated. Why are you going to treat people poorly unless you want to be treated poorly? And if you want to be treated poorly, then you've got, more serious issues than I'm qualified to help you with. But you know what I'm saying? Why are you going to treat people poorly when you want people to be good to you? Come on now. All right. So, let's see. Let me check out the chat. Darren Adams in the house. Go Coach Eli. Happy holidays. Hey, Darren, how you been, bro? On the Facebook side of things. Long time no see. Long time no hear. Yeah, I've been simulcasting my YouTube live streams on Facebook. I started doing this this past week, and I'm going to continue doing it. I primarily live stream on my YouTube channel, A Grip on Life, which is also in the description section of the Facebook posting. So if you folks want to connect with me on YouTube, go ahead and do it. Subscribe, bang the bell, select all notifications. But it's really great to see you here. Man, how are things going for you? How's life been? I know I've got a lot of people over here on Facebook from my in-person network that I really want to reconnect with in 2021 and start helping these people accomplish whatever it is that they want to accomplish. We're in the crazy modern digital world. And for the most part, even before the pandemic hit, everything was switching from in-person networking to online marketing. And now, because of the pandemic, there really aren't any in-person networking events, even though they were already declining before the pandemic. Now, you can't even run those events because of the pandemic. So now it's absolutely crucial, which is what I'm trying to say, for entrepreneurs to more so use the digital world. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, there's so many others. And because I'm so experienced at doing this, I want to help people. I want to help connect you folks. I want to bring you on my YouTube channel, which will also be simulcasted on Facebook, and interview you live and allow you folks to share your story with the world and also share what you do. That's going to get you more exposure and going to give you a better chance of reaching your goals through your business, right? Why would you not want to do that? All the time I hear people saying, yeah, sounds great. Eli, sounds great. Let's do it. Let's do it. But every time I reach out to try to, schedule something, well, I can't do this now. Let's do this. Check back in with me in a month. Check back in with me in 2 weeks. And I check back in 2 weeks. I'm still not ready. I got this going on. Folks, if you're going to continue to make excuses, you're never going to get anywhere. If you want to grow your business, if you want to move something forward regarding any aspect in life, whether it's business or personal, if you want a relationship, you got to just go for it. You got to go for it, and you can't make excuses and you can't put it off. If you want to grow a business, you can't say, I'm going to put it off for 2 weeks because I've got this, this, and that, and blah, 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 right? No, that's an excuse. You're not going to get anywhere. If you really want to accomplish something, you got to start right now and continue pushing through it each and every day and continue working on it each and every day. If not, you're never going to get anywhere. Never going to get anywhere. And see, all too often, I hear people say, hey, Eli, where have you been? Hey, Eli, let's work together. Let's collaborate. Let's do this and that. And then I reach out and it's like, well, I can't do this and that. I hear the excuses. So it's like a double standard. It's like a contradiction, right? one of the things in life, if you want to be successful at anything in life, whether it's business related or personal related, you can't contradict yourself. You can't say you want something and then say you're too busy right now. Check back in with me a month or 2 or 3 down the road. You got to go for it. You want to make something happen, you've got to go for it. And if I can instill just one thing in your head, you got to stop making excuses. You got to stop contradicting yourself. You've got to just go for it now. You cannot put it off. Stop putting it off. Because if you're going to keep putting things off, then you're basically telling me and others that want to work with you to help you get there that you're not ready. On one hand, you're saying you're ready, but your actions are showing otherwise. Your actions need to be congruent with your words. So if you're ready, then back it up with your actions. If not, then don't say it, right? Then say, hey, initially start your conversation when you're connecting with somebody like me and say, hey, Eli, I'd like to work with you. Right now, I've got some things I need to take care of. I will reach out to you in a month or 2, and we'll make it happen. Okay, no problem. That's an honest way to start things off. But when there are people that approach me and say, I want to make something happen, let's get to it, let's do it right now. And then I say, okay, let's do a live show on my channel. Let's, do a podcast. Let's create videos together. Let's create content together. And let's start this week right now. Well, I'm busy this week, and next week I've got my kids, and the following week I'm going away. And well, you're not ready. You're not ready. So if you're not ready, if you're not in the right place, then don't say you're ready when you're not ready. Darren Adams says, you're looking good, brother. No excuses. Yeah, I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I just turned 47. Last week, man. And I'm trying to take care of myself as best as possible. I'm becoming an old fart, but I don't feel like an old fart. I feel pretty good, man. How are things going in your neck of the woods, Darren? How are things going for you, bro? Let me check out the YouTube side of things, and let me see what Mutt Nuts World says. I am here listening while I bake cookies for New Year's Eve dinner with my family. 9 dozen and still have to make 9 dozen more. Well, you're going to be up for a little while, aren't you, Mutt? Or are you going to continue tomorrow? Let me know in the chat when you get a moment. Now, folks, let me actually do this real quick. I wasn't going to do this, but most of you that have been following my channel for a while, I'm a business and personal success coach, relationship coach, life coach, etc., whatever you want to call it. And I help people get a better grip on their lives regarding their personal relationships, their marriages, or their business, ventures. Whether you're in the corporate world and you're looking to find that corporate dream job, or you're looking to get promoted through the corporate world, but you keep getting passed up and don't know why, I can help you figure that out and help you get promoted the next time around. Or if you're tired of working for someone in the corporate world, or for someone else, in general, and you want to transition into becoming a self-employed entrepreneur, I can help you accomplish that. I can definitely help you accomplish that. But tonight, again, we're talking about who wants to collab in 2021. Stop making excuses and let's make great things happen together. That also includes personal relationships. If you're a man or a woman and you're single and you're trying to find true love and you're struggling to find true love and you want to know why you're not finding that right person, I'd like to help you as well. I'd love to interview you live on the air and hear your story and share some feedback and allow people to get to know you. So I'm not just here to help people with their entrepreneurial business or help you get a job in the corporate world. I'm also here to help you with your personal side of your life based on my past experiences of 47 years now. Now, I wasn't going to share this, but this is so interesting. I have to share this because most of you know I've been on Match.com looking for true love and happiness. I'm putting myself out there. I want to find a good woman to date and see where it goes, right? And over the last few weeks, I've done a few streams where I've shared some stories about the excuses that women make and how they disqualify men that are pretty much a good fit for them, but because they don't check 48 out of 50 boxes in the checkbox, they eliminate you. Like women nowadays want to configure to order the perfect man. And quite frankly, no disrespect, because of, the modern world and women having been liberated and women now working and doing things that only once men used to do in the past, women are more empowered. And when they get into the workforce, they, in many cases, are exuding more masculine energy than feminine energy. So they get a taste of what it feels like to wear the pants when they're working. And then when they go and try to find someone to date, they're still in that mode of feeling good about wearing the pants. But what women don't realize is that a good, strong alpha male like myself, I'm a good guy, but I'm a strong alpha male. I am a masculine man. I am not going to be attracted to a woman that wants to wear the pants or wants to run the relationship. As a matter of fact, I'm not even looking to run the relationship. I'm looking for a woman that wants to join me 50-50 and respect each other equally, and not feel the need to have power over me or me feel the need to have power over you. There should be no power struggle in relationships. But because of what's been happening with women over the last 55 years and being liberated, and more so now in the modern world, is women are feeling like they want to be in control of everything, including their relationships. And it doesn't work for most good men. It doesn't work for us. So let me share this communication with this lady that just happened earlier tonight. And I'm going to show you what I mean by stop making excuses and let's make great things happen together. This woman seems to be a good woman. She's 48 years old. She's 5'4", athletic and fit, bachelor's degree. And she looks pretty good. And, has a well-written profile. And so I sent her a message, my standard message, I'm interested in getting to know you, check out my profile, and if you like what you see and you read, let me know, right? So she gets back to me. And she says, "Hi, Eli. It seems that you have been burned by some dating websites, and there are some stories to share. I am horrible in pools, so I can use some pointers." And I didn't understand what she meant by pools, Pools. So I wrote back and I said, "Not sure what you mean by horrible in pools, so you can use some pointers, but I am looking to get to know someone, possibly go on a date and see where it goes. Is that what you are seeking as well?" I had no idea what she meant by, I am horrible in pools. So she goes, LOL. Sorry. She wrote back and said, "I noticed in your profile that you play pool." Oh, so you're talking about pool, not pools. Because pools are either swimming pools or a pool of people, pools of people. But pool is just pool. It's not plural. It was a typo. She goes, "I noticed in your profile that you play pool, so I thought that it would have been a good starter of a conversation. Yes, I am looking for someone to date." Okay, that clears it up. So I wrote back to her and I said, "Oh, you said pools, P-O-L-S, and not pools." So it confused me. It did. My apologies. I would love to have a phone conversation tomorrow evening if you are available. Feel free to send me your cell number and I will text you tomorrow morning to arrange our call. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm being direct, decisive. I'm showing my interest. She's showing her interest. Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to mess around. What is this, right? I mean, let's get down to business. If we're going to make it happen, we're going to make it happen, right? It's either there or it isn't, right? So she writes back and says, LOL on autocorrect. No kidding, ma'am. I have my kids with me this week, so I am unable to talk this week. Really? So what did I write to her? She goes, "I have my kids with me this week, so I'm unable to talk this week." So I wrote back and I said, "So when you date someone, you can't touch base with them at all when you have your kids?" I wrote, "I love kids and they are important, but you aren't available for even a brief call while with them? Come on now, LOL. I was like, don't give me this lame excuse that you can't even find time for a brief call, during the times that you have your kids, because if we start dating, you're going to have your kids half the time. Does that mean for half the time each month, for 14 or 15 out of the 30 days each month, you're going to ignore me? No phone call, no hanging out, no nookie, no nothing? Come on now. Come on. You got to be a little more thoughtful than that when you're responding, and think about how it's going to come off, right? But see, the men that she's probably dealing with nowadays are beta, male, feminized men that would conform to this. I will not put up with it. I'm a direct, decisive, good dude. And if you don't have time for me and not willing to fit me in, even if you have kids, it's not going to work for me, right? So she gets back to me. Listen to this. Listen to this. She gets back to me and she says, your assumption is not true. When I date someone, I talk to that person regularly on the phone, even when I have my kids with me. I did that with my ex-boyfriend. You and I just got matched and we're not even dating. Well, ma'am, I understand we're not dating, but you got to give me a reason on why it would be worth it to date you. So, ma'am, even though we're not dating, if you want me to give you the chance, it sounds like you're coming at me saying, I'm trying to give you the chance, Eli. No, ma'am. I'm seeing if you're worthy of the chance. Maybe you're doing the same thing on the flip side. But, ma'am, I'm a strong man, and I don't need to put up with any of this. I want a woman that is ready and willing to take a chance and seeing where things go with no resistance. Or very little resistance, because women are going to have some resistance. I'm not looking to date a woman or get to know a woman that's going to throw up red flags and put up walls and make excuses. If you want to make something happen, whether your kids are there or not, you can make it happen. And that's why I called you out. She goes, I am curious. If I were to give you my number, why would you want to text? Why would you wait to text until tomorrow morning to arrange a time for our talk? Oh, so now because I called her out, she's now saying, if I were to give you my number, now she's dangling the carrot, you see? If I were to give you my number, why would you wait to text until tomorrow morning to arrange a time for our talk? This is what I wrote. I was just trying to be respectful and not be overwhelming by texting you tonight. Plus, I was going live anyways. And I wouldn't be able to text her till afterwards. I'm a busy man. I'm not by my phone 100% of the time. I can't respond to texts every now and then. And I said I'm interested and I'm available to text you tomorrow. But you're saying, why can't I text you tonight? Like, ma'am, I have my own schedule and we just met, like you said. We just got matched up. And I'm trying to connect with you and I'm trying to be reasonable. But now because I called you out on something that you know was ridiculous, now you throw something back ridiculous at me, right? Nice one, ma'am. I like that. So I said I was just trying to be respectful and not be overwhelming by texting you tonight. I'd be happy to text you tonight to arrange our call if that works for you. I'm not desperate. I'm not sitting by the phone waiting for you to decide if you want to talk tonight or tomorrow. I'm just saying, hey, look, I like your profile. I want to get to know you. If you want to send me your number, I'll text you in the morning because that's when I'm free, the soonest I'm free, right? And we'll make it happen. But then she calls me out and says, why can't you text me tonight? And I got back to her and I said, look, I'd be happy to text you tonight to arrange our call if that works for you. But ma'am, it's going to happen when I'm done with my live show and settled in for the night. You see what happens with a lot of these women? They make excuses and they have a good guy right at their fingertips, right in their lap practically, that's saying, hey, I'm interested. I want to take you out, show you a good time. We could probably be a good match. And you see what they do to destroy this? Like, come on now. You're either in or you're not in. You're in or you're out. Plain and simple. Let me check over on the Facebook side of things. Darren says, you got that right. Darren says equal. Joe Erkley. Hey, Joe, how you doing, bro? Take the bull by the horns. How you been, man? Welcome to the show. It's great to reconnect with you, man. Hey, I got your email a week or two ago. You're selling real estate now, right, Joe? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if you're still here. And I believe you moved out of state, didn't you? Did you move to Arizona? If I remember in your email, I've just been getting so many emails lately, Joe, that I'm trying to remember exactly what you wrote. But yeah, I'd be happy to send you some referrals, and even mention you every now and then on my YouTube channel on Facebook, bro. I mean, we go back. You went to high school with my brother, and I was a year ahead of both of you guys. We all went to Sarah High School, man. Remember those days? Sarah High School. What a great time that was. What a great time that was. You take the bull by the horns. Right, man. All right, folks, we're at 25 minutes. Let me just share a few more thoughts here before I wrap this up. I didn't want to stay live for too long tonight. But here's the thing. 2021 is right around the corner. We are literally a few days away from the new year. The new year is the best time, like Joe says, to take the bull by the horns. Grab the bull, take the bull by the horns, and start taking action to move yourself forward regarding whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And I want to help you folks with that. I have the resources, the time. I no longer sell insurance. I sold my insurance business about 6 months ago. I'm doing this full time now. I've got the time, the energy, the resources, and the platform. I've got the technology where I can bring on as many people as I want on a panel live on the air, broadcast it live on YouTube, and simulcast it live on Facebook at the same time. I can share it out to Twitter. I can share it out to LinkedIn. I can share it out anywhere, right? I want to help you folks because together we can all accomplish more. So like I said, 2021, the beginning of the new year, 2021, the beginning of any new year is the right time to stop making excuses. If you have to make it your New Year's resolution, then do it. But stop making excuses, especially if you've been trying to run a business and you haven't been, reaching the numbers that you want to reach. Or if you've been trying to find true love and it keeps not happening, but you want to give up. Don't give up. Never give up. In 2021, I want to work with people that are going to be relentless and keep moving forward and keep pushing forward. And I'll go on that right along with you until we all get to where we want to get to. One of the things that makes me satisfied is seeing other people be successful. That's what fuels me. What fuels me and makes me successful is seeing your success, being a part of your success, being there to not only help uplift you, but maybe give you a few tips and tricks that have worked for me to get you on the right path so you can accomplish whatever it is that your heart desires. Can't believe it's 27 days till my 43rd birthday, says Mutt Nuts World over on the YouTube side of things. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Mutt. That's true. Now, Mutt, let me ask you something. You've known me for almost a year now, close to a year. Not quite, but getting close. Do you feel that I truly love what I do? Do you feel that I make excuses? Do you feel that I'm consistent or inconsistent? Do you feel let me just ask you this straightforward. Do you feel I really enjoy what I do? Why don't you answer that if you can, please? Do you feel I enjoy what I do? And if so, why? If not, why not? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. If you can take a moment away from your baking to let me know, because it's important feedback. and it'll prove a point. So folks, here's the thing. Again, if you want to make something happen, you've got to stop making excuses. You've got to stop putting up roadblocks. You've got to stop throwing up red flags and just go for it. And don't say, I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it next week. I'll get to it next month. I'll get to it in a few months. I'm preoccupied with this right now. No. You got to start right now. Right now, this very moment. Get it in your head. Lock it in your head that I love what I do. This is my purpose and my passion, regardless of whatever it is. And I'm going to start now, and I'm not going to stop until I get to where I feel I want to get to. And once I get there, I'm going to keep pushing forward and keep helping more people, right? If you're trying to run a business, you got to start right now. Promote that business right now. Start creating YouTube videos. Start making Facebook postings, LinkedIn postings, Twitter postings. You got so many options, right? Collaborate with other people like myself. Get yourself out there. Allow people to get to know you. If you really believe in your business and you truly want to make it successful. If you don't start right now, if you make an excuse and say, I want to start tomorrow or the next week or the next month, then you're not a real business owner. Then you really don't care. It's not your purpose. If it's your purpose, it's going to drive you crazy if you don't think about your business all the time. Now, don't let your business consume you all the time, because some of you may also want a relationship. Some of you may want to date someone or marry someone, right? You got to balance it out. But what I mean by, if you really want to take your business to the next level, you got to start right now and keep moving forward every day. It always has to be on your mind that you're going to take some step to push your business forward each and every day if you truly believe in your business and you truly want it to get somewhere. You can do that, and you can still balance a relationship or a marriage while you do that. You don't have to spend all day running your business. You run your business 2 to 4 hours a day. Some of you may be working a day job until you replace your income. So you work your day job for 8 hours. Then work on your self-employed business 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours a day. Spend some time with your significant other and balance it out, and you're going to be good. If you really want to do that, you can do that. Now, what will that come at the expense of? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, or any entertainment stuff that you enjoy. If you want to make something happen, you got to cut something out, but you got to cut the right things out. The things that I've cut out are watching as much TV as I used to watch. It's not as important to me as it used to be. I'd rather be creating content and helping people than viewing other content, especially on the mainstream media. Now, I do follow a lot of YouTube stuff because I am a YouTuber, and it's important for me to know what's happening in the community. But as far as mainstream media stuff and all those, entertainment platforms, I've completely cut them out. And I've been able to balance my life to the point of where if I'm even dating someone, I have time for them. I can fit it all in. But even if I'm dating someone, I still move my business forward a little bit, at least a little bit forward each and every day. And that's what you need to do as well. Let's see. Yes, sir. Oh, Shanair Nodum Jack. Hey, Shanair, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. We need to collaborate in 2021. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you are here. I want to make you folks aware out there on Facebook that there are a few trolls I've had on YouTube that I've been reaching out to my personal network. So I'm just letting you know, you folks have known me for like 10 to 15 to 20 years. Like Joe's known me for, Jesus, over 20 years from high school. You've known me for about 10 years now, Shanair. And same with you, Darren. If you get any of my trolls or haters reaching out to you on YouTube and sending you bad things about me that they've carefully crafted, just ignore them. I'm being very honest with you folks. You folks know me for a while. Don't let these people get to you. I'm just being very honest. When you put yourself out on YouTube or Facebook, you show your name and your face, people get jealous and they start to troll you and they start to attack you. And when they can't get to you, they try to get to everyone that you care for, right? Shanair, thank you so much for being here. We got to do an interview live in 2021. And Joe's in Arizona. Crazy days indeed. ValleyDesertHomes.com. Absolutely. Yeah, you know what, Joe? I'm going to go ahead and share your link over on the YouTube side as well. Joe Realtor, Arizona. So, folks, if you're in the Arizona area and you need a home, my buddy Joe that I went to high school with, he was in my brother's class, but my brother's friends were my friends were my brother's friends. It was, there were some interesting times back in high school. Why is the link not working? Let me try that again. Give me a second here. Sometimes YouTube has some issues. There it goes. You have to put the HTTP:// in the YouTube chat for the link to work. You can't just put www.valleydeserthomes.com like on the Facebook. Same number still? Dang, who do I go for insurance now? Well, you can still contact the same company and ask to speak to another. You can contact PIA, Professional Insurance Associates, and ask to speak to someone that can help you with personal insurance. Yeah, you know, Darren, I enjoyed selling insurance, but I realized it wasn't my purpose. I love helping people more so in this way. Insurance gets quite a bit tedious and repetitive. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed helping people and finding them solutions, but I am much more passionate about networking and helping people better understand the modern world of dating and better understand how to get their dream job or how to become an entrepreneur. Because I became an entrepreneur, a little over 13 years ago, right when I got my insurance licenses, and I learned a lot from it. But I did well, and I thank everybody for the business, and I thank everyone that trusted me. But yeah, just contact PIA, Professional Insurance Associates, and they'd be happy to help you. My brother Chris Melas, which Joe knows Chris. Joe and my brother Chris are very good friends. He works for PIA. You can even contact my brother Chris Melas on Facebook, and he'll help you out. Now, he's not licensed, but he can refer you to somebody that is licensed in the office. Shanair Norton Jack, connect with me to get into a healthy lifestyle in 2021. Shanair, we got to talk, because I would love to connect with somebody that's in the fitness, because that's how I am. You and I can do some live streams together, and we could help a lot of people get into shape and get healthier. Folks, do me a favor on the Facebook side of things, or even on the YouTube side. If you want to collaborate in 2021, go below the description of the YouTube section, or on Facebook. It's in the posting of the live stream. Email me, Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Please email me instead of sending me a Facebook message, because I check my email regularly. And it's a lot easier for me to get my emails, and it's more professional to get my emails. I mean, I still use Facebook Messenger, but not as much as I used to. So email me, and we can set it up and go from there. Darren says, I'll be 34 in 13 days. Dude, my God. Wow. Well, you're still younger than me, bro, but man, wow. Wow, you're aging, huh? You're still young though, bro. You got plenty of time. Shanair says, yes, we do. Joe Erkley, avoiding network news was one of the best changes I've made in my life. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. You know, I still watch some CNN every now and then, and some Fox News, and they all have their opinions, you know. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're not. But you can find out, you know, information and, you know, take it with a grain of salt and figure out what you want to believe is the truth and not. But I get it. I get it. Shanair says, let's connect, please. Absolutely. Email me. Please, please. I'm putting this out here tonight because I'd like you folks to email me if you're interested in connecting early on, first week of 2021, first or second week of 2021, and doing some live streams and doing some videos and really, really getting something going. Jealous of greatness, brother? You're the man, he says, Joe Erkley. We need a live interview. Shanair, we can do the live interview. We'll do it. We will do it. And it's been a while. And you know, I got to tell you, and I know I'm butchering your name. You told me how to pronounce your name back in the days when we used to network in person. You'll remind me when we talk. But what I liked about you, Shanair, is that you always had a positive, happy attitude. Like, I never saw you mad. Like, you've always had a great attitude. I'm sure you've had your moments like we all have, but you're an amazing person, and I would love to connect with you and work with you. Just so you know, Shanair, you may get some emails from people on the YouTube side that have been trolling me, that are going to say bad things about me that aren't true. Just ignore those things. People create videos about you and they take them out of context when you come out here on YouTube because they're jealous. So as long as you can ignore that, we're good. Can we talk after this segment if you have time? We can talk tomorrow, Darren. I'm pretty wiped out, man. I got to get some rest. We can definitely talk tomorrow, man. We can definitely talk. You can let me know what's going on. We could touch base maybe like through Facebook Messenger or call through there. You know, I've got the same number. We can definitely talk. So just email me, Coach Eli at coacheli.com. We'll set it up tomorrow. We can figure out a time to talk. Shanair says, I got it. All right. All right. What a great show. Let me see. Mutt Nuts World says, I will hit you up about collaboration behind the scenes. Mutt, you know I love you like a sister, right? You know I love you like a sister, right? But let me ask you this, Mutt, before we get on out of here. What is the most important aspect of becoming a successful YouTuber or running a business on YouTube or Facebook? What is the most important aspect? I'm going to give you a few minutes to respond to that and let me know. If not, I'll tell you the answer anyway. But folks, seriously, 2021 is right around the corner. 2021 is right around the corner. Wow. Wow, man. I just got another anonymous donation through Cash App. I'm not going to mention the name because they want to keep it private, but thank you, sir, once again, for the $10 Cash App donation. Thank you so much. Sir, if you want to talk, email me. Can you email me, sir, the person that donated at Coach Eli at coacheli.com? I know you're also a part of that former drama group. I'm just curious to know, if you can email me privately, I'll keep it private. What value do you get being a part of that drama group? Obviously, you've donated to me many times, and I'm grateful. You don't have to do that. But I'm just curious to know, what's the benefit of you being a part of that group? Because I see you in their chats, and I'm just wondering, is it entertainment for you? And what type of content do you more so prefer? And do you want to collaborate and work on something in 2021? Let me know as well. But thank you, sir, once again, for your $10 private anonymous donation. I'm not going to mention your name or your YouTube channel name because I don't want people coming after you. I've learned to play this YouTube game a lot smarter. Muttnuts World says, putting in the work. Well, that may be a fancy way of saying being consistent, Mutt. Being consistent. Mutt, I'll be honest, and everyone else on Facebook as well. Earlier today, I wasn't feeling that great. My allergies have been acting up. And I had a headache. I took some aspirin and I was relaxing most of the day. I really wanted to do a live stream or a video earlier. And then I said, you know what? I just got to get better. I'll take the day off and be back tomorrow. Well, I did whatever I could to better myself. I took an aspirin. I started, walking around, and I psyched myself up. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to do a quick live stream before the night ends. And I'm going to keep my streak of putting out content regularly and daily going. It's not easy to do so. But if you want it, if you really want to be successful and make something happen, you got to fight through everything. You got to fight through everything. If you're not feeling that great, you got to just fight through it and do what it takes to get yourself to feel well enough and then come in and move forward. If you have family getting in the way, you can't let them get in the way. Yes, you got to be there for family, but you can't let family consume you to the point of where you lose your consistency and you lose your focus. It's gonna set you back. Muttnuts World says, I want to set up a panel in the new year, working on some topic ideas. We'll run them by everyone behind the scenes in the next few days. That feeling with the allergies, they've been bugging me today, but I kept pushing through to get what I got to get done. Mutt, let me know if you or anyone else on the Facebook side, anyone on the YouTube side or Facebook side wants to do a live stream panel on New Year's Eve. I would be happy to do that. We could bring in the new year together, unless you're going to be busy with family. I was thinking of maybe doing a live stream at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And at 12 a.m. Eastern, which is 9 p.m. Pacific, it will be the new year on the East Coast. And I know, Mutt, you're on the East Coast, and some of the YouTube people I'm connected with are on the East Coast. But I'm on the West Coast, so I'll be able to bring in the new year with you folks, and then and then on the West Coast, with my family and friends, whoever I'm going to be hanging out with later on that night. But if you want to do something on New Year's Eve, let me know. If you want to make a comment in the private YouTube moderator chat we have going behind the scenes on Hangouts, go right ahead. Let's see if we can get some people on a panel on New Year's Eve and bring in the new year on the best note possible. Let's see. Darren says, all right, sounds good. Going for assistant manager position, no, you have experience. I'll help you out, bro. I'll help you out, man. No problem. I have no problems, man. I'll help you out. Not a big deal. Just actually had quarantine for 2 weeks. No symptoms, though, because COVID just went back, worked Christmas Eve. Okay, cool. Right on. Okay. Hey, Lewis Fuller's in the house. He says, good evening, sir. How are you doing, Lewis Fuller? We're about to get on out of here. Muttnuts World says, I should be free after 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern, New Year's Eve. All right, Mutt, let's do this. Mutt, what if we say we're going to start a live stream at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on New Year's Eve? We'll get you. Hopefully we get Queen Helen Casey on a panel, and we can get some of the other moderators as well on a panel. Lewis says, I'm watching your ads in full. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that, man. what Lewis is saying is that he's watching my YouTube ads because I am a monetized channel on YouTube. So, on one of those channels you will see ads on unless you are a YouTube premium member and you pay for the YouTube service, then you don't get ads. But the creators that are monetized still get part of your YouTube premium revenue. You just don't get any ads because you're paying for the service instead of using it for free. Okay, that works for me. So, Mutt, we got a date on, now I know, I'm joking about that, right? But we got a date, 10 p.m. Eastern on the 31st, right? That's going to be this Thursday. Just a few days away. All right, folks, before I get on out of here, because we are at 50 minutes right now, I want to wrap this up. Again, I have to ask each and every one of you out there, whether you're a part of my Facebook network or my YouTube network, how much do you want to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish? How much do you want it? If you have a purpose, a passion, if you love a certain type of product or lines of products, or if you are a fitness expert like my friend Shanair on the Facebook side of things, or if you like helping people like I do, with relationships and business aspects, ask yourself, how much do you want to be successful at what you are passionate about and make a business out of it? How much do you want that? What are you willing to sacrifice to make that happen? What are you willing to sacrifice to make that happen? Because it's going to take you sacrificing something to make it happen. And if you're not willing to do that, you might as well give up. Now, I don't believe anyone should give up. I'm a positive person. What I'm saying is that if you're not willing to make sacrifices to get ahead, you're never going to get ahead. So ask yourself, are you willing to make the sacrifice and put in the time and make the effort to move your purpose and your passion forward in 2021? If you are, and you're going to stop making excuses, and you're going to say yes more often than no. You got to say yes more often than no. If you have to say no legitimately, no problem. But if you say no because, I'm not sure if I can trust this person, I'm not sure if it's worth my time. I have the time, but I'm going to pretend like I don't have the time because I'm not quite sure if it's worthy of my time yet, right? If you want to get ahead, you got to say yes more often than no. And you got to take risks. And some of those risks are not going to get you anywhere. But how are you going to know until you take those risks? But if you take no risks, you're never going to get anywhere. If you take every risk, every reasonable risk that is, are you going to win them all? No, but you're going to win some. And the ones that you do win are going to carry you through and get you where you want to get to. Who's with me on that? If you're with me on that, please email me, go below the description of this YouTube video, or look at the description section on Facebook. My email is there. Email me. Email me at Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. One more time, Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Let me know if you want to do an interview live on my channel, my YouTube channel. It'll also be simulcasted on Facebook to over 4,100 people. I've got almost 5,000 on YouTube. I promoted on Twitter. I've got a couple thousand followers there. I've got a couple, 3,000 followers on LinkedIn. I've got a good network, folks. We can start there. Let's share our networks. Let's collaborate. Let's join forces. The more, the merrier, right? The more we join forces, the better it is for everyone. Together, everyone accomplishes more. And that's where I'm going to wrap up this video here tonight. Darren, I got your message on Messenger. Give me a second here. All right, I had to clear my throat for a second. The allergies are starting to kick back in, and my throat's dry because I haven't had a sip of my coffee in a while. But all right, folks, I feel good. I feel good about this show. I'm glad I did it tonight. I hope you guys got some value out of it. I hope I motivated you to keep pushing forward to accomplish whatever it is that your heart desires. And let's take 2021 by storm. Let's forget about 2020 and all the negative things that happened and turn 2021 into the most positive year ever. This is the comeback year, folks. Who's with me? Are you with me? All right. Time to go. Have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye. Bye.